I'm doing behind the scenes.
Welcome to behind the scenes of What the Podcast.
I'm totally gonna upload this.
Oh gosh. Here, let me pull up our... You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and...
Amazon
Music.
And
yes, you can.
Was there another one? No. Okay, anyway, this is... I just showed him, but I'm showing it again.
Him? Oh.
This is August.
Him. Okay.
August calendar, the one that we talk about on the podcast. Should we give a sneak peek of... No, I'm not going to show people's faces.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. They're like, what is this? Why does it take forever for the audio to, like, the waveform to upload for the ad insertion?
This is our setup that I got for an event that I did not get to attend.
Are you serious?
So I'm really butthurt about it because it's so cute. It's a masquerade ball.
And you didn't get to go?
No, it's a long story, but it's not a fun one.
Oh.
And we got all this. Oh, this is not important. This is Wi-Fi stuff. I'm not going to show you everything because it's messy. This is the incense, the famous incense that we like to do. I don't know why that's there. But I got those little guys right there. And we got Drinko, that we have yet to play. Next sleepover, for show. And we got Batman. I did that all by myself. And we got this. And yeah, that's it. I'm not going to show you the floor because it's...
That's the setup, guys. Let me see it so I can show you.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, Ashley. You look gorgeous. That's Ashley, everybody. Why does it have a little square on your eyeball? It makes you look like a robot.
I think it's a focus thing.
You look so clear. You look clearer than my eyesight.
I'm wearing my freaking husband's hoodie, so I'm like drowning in it.
That color looks really good on you. I'm trying to determine the best place to put this ad.
Oh, my blonde's on the wrong side. See, this is what I was talking about in the podcast about my roots. They need to get done. But I have an appointment next week. Next week appointment. If you see me looking this way, it's because the viewfinder is over here instead of right there. Haley does in the podcast, Haley does the writing, because I cannot write, I'm illiterate.
You don't say that. You're a fantastic writer.
She does all the writing and the posting stuff. I'll do the YouTube video for now because eventually she'll do the videos because she's better at that than I am.
I will say I do really enjoy video editing.
Yeah, you'll have to do that.
I need to get a new laptop though. It's the only thing.
Yeah, so for now I just use a really crappy editing thing, but... What?
We're just so funny.
We are hilarious. I wonder what outside looks like. It's supposed to storm. Oh my god, it's like way up in my face. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, ah. Look at my eyeball. I will say I love my eyes.
Beautiful eyes.
I love my eyes.
Okay.
My chubby cheeks.
Oh my gosh. All right, review it.
Okay. Switch me.
Okay.
Catch me outside.
Ashley is now editing or reviewing our podcast before the final upload. Oh, that's a cute picture. Yeah, cute. With all the mics and stuff. Yeah. There will be photos out of this. Okay. I'm gonna try to set up
You gotta push that button to move it too.
this.
Yeah, like, cause watch when you put it down.
Oh, to be able to move. Oh, gotcha. Welcome back to CNN. This is what it looks like. Except the light is not ever on white. It's always on a color. Oh.
It's posted.
Whoop whoop. Ooh, that one looks scary. That one looks pretty good. That one looks pretty good.
Is yellow your color?
I have red undertones, so I think green is my color. But the green is too green. Hello.
I don't know if I have a color. I'd like to think black is my color.
Purple.
It does. Purple makes my eyes pop. Because anything, if you have green eyes, do purple eyeshadow or red eyeshadow.
Color theory.
I think I'm going to do a video of me doing my makeup.
You should. I'm telling you, you need to start just daily vlogging. Day in the
My
life.
life is so boring.
Maybe this will give you inspiration.
Yeah. I let Giacomo vlog the whole Walmart trip yesterday. He had his camera out. And I was going to, I passed 10 employees and I straight up lied to one. Because, she was like, is that a camera? I thought I was going to get told to put it away. And I was like, yeah, he's filming videos. He doesn't get to see his dad a lot. So we make videos to send to his dad.
Oh my god.
It's not true, but...
What did she say?
She's like, that's so sweet. And I was like, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you ever watch that show, Awkward?
Yes. What'd she say? She says thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. Now I'm convinced I have to get one. I really think that'd be a cute idea if we both separately vlog.
Yes.
And then combine it into one video, like a clip of you doing yours and then a clip of me doing mine and then just back and forth. Mm-hmm. So cute.
It'd be so fun.
I'm going to ask for this for my birthday. I'm going to ask for this camera for my birthday. Cute, Ashley.
So cute. Oh, I can't make the YouTube video.
Ooh, this feels like...
Hello, Christ. I'm about to sing again.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Here you go. I'm scared to touch this. There you go. Okay, is it uploaded?
Yep. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Hey guys.
Hey.
What's up? It's Haley.
And Ashley.
And this is What the
Podcast.
I haven't said that in a while.
I know.
Felt like home. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, me too. I don't know why I've been doing that every episode.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, you guys, we just thought that on this episode we just catch up a little bit.
Yeah, just talk.
Oh, aww. Just talk, have some girly chat.
Because we didn't plan anything.
No, we didn't. We kind of slacked this week.
Very much so. But it's been a busy week. Dude. I know we talk about our weeks every week.
But just trust us when we say
this month, this last month has just been nuts for us.
Non-stop. It's been so crazy.
You know what I just thought about?
What?
Say if we did go on a trip, right? Like, or one of us went on a trip. You know what trip I'm talking about?
Yes.
We wouldn't be able to film a podcast.
Oh, no.
So maybe they had that in mind.
Mm. No vacay for us.
Yeah. Skip out on. We have to go on each other's vacations now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Have our own carry-on bag for the podcast.
Or a package deal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's okay. That's okay because we are gonna go on.
It's me.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. It's my cords kind of coming unplugged.
Oh. Can you hear it on the podcast?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I wouldn't think. If it did, then it just cut out for a split second.
Oh well.
Yeah. This is one take, one thing.
Yeah. See, I told you in the very beginning, raw, unfiltered.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. With a little asterisk.
Yeah.
We are still going to take a very awesome, exciting trip in November.
Super excited.
Put it on your calendars.
And
we're
going to vlog it, which I think we've already said. But I bought a new camera, you guys. Are we using it right now? No, because I went to turn it on and it said battery... Exhausted. So it is charging right now, but I have it.
And it shoots in 4K and it's so crystal clear.
I Googled best vlogging camera of 2023 and this was the first one on the list.
And she said, going to the Geek Squad.
Yep.
And then bought it.
Geek Squad had nothing to do with it, but they did fix my phone while I was there.
So thank you, Geek Squad.
Yeah, it was an awesome lady. And an awesome shout out to the worker, man, at Best Buy. He was amazing. I walked in there and he was like, I'm kind of just looking around because I haven't been in Best Buy in forever. So I'm like looking around. He's like, what you need, baby, or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'm looking for the cameras. And he's like, come on, girl, what kind of camera you want? And I was like, he was just really sweet. And then he walked me to the cameras and I was like, I kind of want a vlogging camera.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I know the perfect one for you. And then he got it for me. It was so funny.
They probably don't have many vloggers come in there.
I don't know. They were all gone.
Oh.
And this camera's like known for vlogging.
Oh,
there was like 2 left, I think.
I really want to get one. And then we just start vlogging and then we can just put our clips together.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And I was also naughty. And I got some AirPods.
Because they're life changing.
They are. I put them in the other day and I was at the skating rink and I put them in on Monday. And I had a teenager help me because I had no idea how to work them. And he was like, so he told me to put them in my ears. And then all of a sudden the whole room went dead silent. And I was like, what is the science behind these? Like,
that noise cancellation is so
it's insane.
Good.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, me too.
And when I was working on Monday, not at work, but at my other work, I had them in and every time I got a text message, it read me the text message.
Yeah. So you don't have to pull your phone out. I mean, if you want to respond, but
yeah,
it's so nice.
I love them.
Good gift to yourself.
Good gift to myself.
You deserve it. Treat yourself.
I mean, they're expensive, but they're not like
crazy expensive.
Crazy. No, for headphones, yeah, they're expensive, but
but
nowadays, is it expensive for headphones? Because you got to think the Apple other ones are like $500.
The over ear ones?
Yeah.
Hold
on, let me Google. Let me fact check.
They're very cute, and
they are so cute.
Everybody on TikTok has them, and I have a pair of over ear headphones, but they're what is the JBL, and they're fantastic. Like for listening to music.
What would we even call those?
Over ear headphones.
I know, but like Apple headphones.
I think they're, what are they called?
AirPods.
No,
they're AirPods. Apple AirPods Max.
Oh my.
$549.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Insane.
I'm just gonna go get me some of those
$479.99 at Best Buy.
Thanks, Best Buy.
At Target, it's $559. Why?
Because Target's expensive. Target's so expensive.
And I bought a vlogging stick, like you put the camera on the stick.
A gimbal.
Yes. And it was like, it was $50 more expensive in the store than it was on the website. And so I'm not one to haggle at all. Like, I just don't do it. Right. Like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I had my phone out and I was like, it says $149 right here, but on my phone it says $99. And he was like, that is so weird. And I was like, yeah. So we go up to the front for like the fourth time we go up to the front.
Right.
And he's like, because you can't carry around like 99% of the products in Best Buy. They make you put them up at the front counter so you don't like walk out with them. But anyway, he, what was I going to say?
The price difference.
Oh, yeah. So we go up to the counter again, and the main head honcho at the cash register was like, oh, no, if you buy the camera with the stick, it's like more. $50 off.
$50 off?
Yeah, like of the stick. The stick is $50 less if you buy the camera
if you buy them together,
like
though.
A bundle.
Gotcha.
So I did that.
Honestly, though, not a bad deal.
No, it wasn't. It's going to be worth it.
Yeah, it's going to be very
Since we're getting paid on the podcast now.
Yes, we are. Bringing in the big bucks.
I don't know about that, but
we are. Thank you guys for listening to the episodes.
Yeah.
Because we do have the ad feature now, which we've had for a little while, but the ads weren't playing.
Yeah.
So I think that it just took a while for it to actually like.
I was in the shower when the first ad played because you left. Because again, we do this raw. Like we immediately completely download it, put it on the internet, and then she leaves, and within 10 minutes I'm listening to it on my phone.
And I listened to it on the way home. Yeah.
And so I was in the shower and I was listening to the podcast and I heard the ad go on, and I instantly texted Haley while in the shower.
Well, no, you sent me a voice memo.
Oh, a voice memo. Could you tell I was in the shower?
Yes. You could hear the water running in the background. And you went, I'm in the shower.
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
But
it was a very
so
exciting moment.
It was
a very exciting moment. I mean, we say it time and time again, but like, even if we didn't, like, if nobody listened or if we didn't have ads or anything, it's just, we really enjoy it.
We would still do it.
It's so fun.
I love it.
It's our hobby.
It's such a fun one too, that I take
rewarding.
Very seriously.
Yes. Yeah. It's super rewarding. It's like a passion project.
It really is. I love it. And I hope it grows, and it's our baby. And follow all our socials. We got Instagram, Twitter, TikTok? X. We got X.
Yeah, we got
and
Twitter,
X. I love X. I'm like the only one who's down with it.
Check us out on X. That sounds so dumb.
It does. That does sound a little dumb. But like, I love the logo.
It is very sleek.
Yeah.
It's just weird because it's been Twitter forever.
Yeah. Mine still says Twitter. It's X, but it's still, I think it says Twitter. Hold on.
No, mine was.
Oh, nope. It says X.
That's what mine does now too. Because it was, when I have it grouped in these little app blocks or whatever, it was the Twitter logo. And then if I clicked on it, then it would change to X. But now it's just X all around.
Yeah. But if you still go to twitter.com, it pops up.
Oh, like to type it in?
Yeah.
Twitter.com? Oh, wow. Okay.
I did it today.
Did you?
I went to twitter.com.
For the trivia?
Yeah.
Guys, we were playing trivia at work today, and Ashley usually is like the head of the trivia.
Oh my gosh, Haley.
You are.
Well, not that. It's just, I don't know where you're going with this story, but if it's where I think you're going.
I'm so bad. Like, okay.
You do good when we do word trivia. Like the questions, you do great. We did. Okay. So it wasn't really trivia. I guess it was trivia. So what I did was I pulled up images off the internet and I snipped the smallest piece of the image and then put it in there. And you had to guess what the image was pretty much.
Like cropped it and then.
Yeah. So like I did, the movie Twister. So I did like a little piece of tornado.
Yeah.
And then a little piece of the house.
And everybody had to guess what like logo it was or what movie it is, whatever the image is.
Yeah. So I made it somewhat hard, even though everybody was super good at it.
Yes, but yours were like really obscure and like just good. They were just good images. And I was like, Eiffel Tower.
Yes, she did the most. Like easy stuff that I would get. And I'm really bad at stuff like that. So I was looking at it and it was the Eiffel Tower. What else did you do? You did.
Let me think. I did the Eiffel Tower. I did Dory from Finding Nemo.
Yeah, she did like half of Dory's body. Of course they're going to. I would have done just the ocean water in the back where it's just blue.
It's hard for me to come up with, like, I'm just not, like, I can't think outside of the box.
Here's the thing. I'm not good at it at all. But I did the Andy Griffith show, or Griffith, as I say it. I did the show where I did, what's his name? Bernie or whatever.
Barney.
Yeah. I just did a little snippet of his hat and everybody instantly knew who it was. And I was like, what the heck?
I've got some, like, really good trivia people at work.
Yeah.
Like, they are on top of it.
And I work while I do trivia.
Yes. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
It's just for funsies.
It's for, what's the morale?
Yeah, it's for group morale. And you're great at it. But sometimes if Ashley goes to lunch or something,
someone has to take over for an hour.
And so it's sometimes me. And I think that people hate it when you go to lunch.
No. Because you do a good job when it's like a word trivia. Like,
well, we just know for next time if we ever do the logo game, someone else is going to have to do it. Because I can't come up with pictures. Not good ones anyway. They're like dumb preschool baby ones. Dory?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's my soapbox.
It was funny. I came back and I scrolled through all of them and I was
know.
like, Haley, you literally, this is like for 2-year-olds.
I can't help it. I'm so, like, I want to be creative so bad.
I do too. I think that's why we put so much into the podcast, because we're not creative people.
This is our creative outlet, and I feel like we're good at it.
I think so.
Right?
I think so.
I feel like we're good at it.
If people don't think we are, they can
get out of here.
Out.
What are you listening for anyway?
Catch you outside.
How about that? Anyway, this is our creative outlet. And so, but I'm like, I just want to be, what's the term I'm looking for? Multifaceted? Is that
like good at everything?
Yeah, like I just want to be a jack of all trades.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
not
so bad
either.
at everything.
Like I want to be a gardener. I want to go to the moon.
Okay, here's the thing. I think like I told you this. I think I told you this. I know I did. Where every time I see someone do a job, every single time, I don't care. I don't know if it's like my brain or what, but like anyone working and I come across you, I think in my head, what would it be like if I was in your position?
Like doing their job day to day.
Yes, day to day. That is literally, I think about it a million times a day. I go through the drive-thru at Taco Bell. I wonder what it's like to work the drive-thru at Taco Bell. And you know how many times I want to like myself, because I can't imagine like working in the heat. Taco Bell, I'd be down. I got you. But like working out in the heat, like a gardener, nope. All power to you, because I don't know how you do it.
I think, you know what though? I think that that's a good trait that you have, especially for like when you're in situation, because like, okay, working in customer service,
yeah,
people can be jerks.
Yeah, and
right?
I think it gives me like perspective of like,
yes.
God, your job sucks. My job sucks. I mean,
let's just all be nice to each other.
Everyone's job sucks. No one loves
Yeah.
their job. Well, I love my job. Do not get me wrong. I really do love my job.
Same.
But like nobody likes their job. Everybody does not want to work.
Everybody has complaints about their job.
Yeah. Nobody wants to work.
Yeah.
Everyone wants
Nobody
to stay
wants
home.
to work these days.
Yeah. And that's fine. It's okay to
Yeah.
not want to work. It's okay to want to just be home and be lazy all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you do it and you're like
not able to do it.
Well, not that. I'm saying like if you just like quit your job and you stay home and then like your house goes in foreclosure and you're just.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't afford to do it or like.
And you just do it, then yeah, okay, we have a problem. But like.
Yeah, you got some problems.
Yeah. I'm just saying, nobody wants to go to work. And that's okay. But I'm saying I can't imagine being in the heat all day.
Right.
And then come home and then have to. I just can't.
Do house stuff.
Not even that, like just moving.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I think about everyone's job, like Walmart cashier. Like anytime I go anywhere, which has been recently lately, people have gotten so brave. This is something I want to, a hill that I will die on.
Get on it.
People are so brave nowadays.
Period.
I cannot tell you how many times I've gone in public recently. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. I went to the gas station to buy scratch offs. A lady was in front of me. Here's the thing. I was in front of her in line, but I was getting scratch offs. So I said, oh, you can go ahead. Like, I was still looking at the scratch off. So I was like, you can go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
She gets in front of me, pulls out a handful of lottery tickets. And I'm like, first of all, I let you go first because I was picking out scratch offs and you're doing the same thing after I told her that's what I was doing.
Right.
So anyway, so that was my first straw with her. Second straw was the guy scanned them all. And he gave her the money. He hands her the money that she won.
Right.
And she's like, that's not all of it.
Oh.
And he's like, ma'am, you just watched me scan all them.
Right.
And he got the stack out, rescanned them all, and they're all saying invalid because she had already scanned them.
Right.
She's like, you're doing it wrong. No, it's wrong. Blah, blah. And like, she's causing a scene at this point. And there's a line backing up at this point.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, she's like, fine, whatever. Just give it to me and I will leave. And so then he's flustered at this point.
Right.
Because he's being yelled at by this woman.
Right.
And he, so he goes to hand her money. And then she's like, okay, with this money, I want to pay for this candy bar. And so he gets kind of flustered and he gets the money wrong, which is fine. He was flustered. And he was just trying to explain to her, like, I could lose my job if I do lottery wrong.
Right.
And it comes out of my paycheck when the lottery's not right.
Right.
And so she was like, she was just a
B word.
I was going to say C word, but she was. And she just walked out. And then I was next in line and I was like, I'm really sorry. You just had to deal with that. Like, it was uncomfortable. I almost said something to her. And I'm not one for confrontation. I don't like it, but I wanted to be like, bro, get this dude a break.
Yeah.
Like, you're like hounding him and he's just doing nothing.
Yeah.
And it baffles me how brave people are. And that's why I didn't say anything, because like, she would probably beat my butt up.
I'm not trying to get in a fight.
I'm not trying to go to jail.
It just really, that irritates me, especially when somebody's like telling you how to do your job.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you're doing it wrong.
And sometimes we're justified when we say stuff like that, but it's not still, it's not right.
You can clearly
just
see.
Shush it.
We're all people. Just give people a break.
That's the thing the hill that I would die on, is that people are so freaking brave now.
Yeah.
Like, you can be at Subway and they accidentally put an onion on your sandwich and you didn't want an onion, so you're going to chew them up and down. You're so brave. Back in the day, you get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Real freaking quick. Nowadays, everybody's scared.
Everybody's scared
of conflict.
Yeah.
And I'm just so freaking tired of being out in public and being uncomfortable with the situation.
Yeah.
Because it's uncomfortable.
Right.
Like, I was at Walmart yesterday and a lady, she looked like she has been doing drugs. All power to her. But she was going in you know how it's all self-checkout now?
Right.
And then you exit out of the self-checkout? She was coming in the exit of the self-checkout and she had bread in her hand. And he's like, ma'am, you can't, you got to go around or whatever. And she's like, I know what I'm doing. And she can't sit still because she's on drugs. I assume she's on drugs.
Right.
I don't know. But like, that's just, I've seen it in the past,
right,
you know.
Right.
But she was just like causing a scene. It was uncomfortable for everybody. My son's sitting right there. So I know if she pops off, she's in the checkout line right next to me.
Right.
She skips in front of everybody else that was in line. And she's causing a scene. And I'm literally like, okay, if she does not shut up, I'm going to have to say, watch your fucking mouth, because my kid's right here.
Right.
And when it comes to my kid, I do not like confrontation. You can ask my husband. You can ask anybody. I don't like confrontation. I don't like to be in fights.
Right.
I start shaking. I'll shut down. I'll black out. But you get me to that point of blacking out.
It's over.
It's over.
There's no return.
Yeah. I almost got in a fight with the gas station lady that one time. Like, I don't play if I get to that point. But it's really hard for me to get to that point.
Yeah.
But like, we almost got ran over in the Walmart parking lot one time. And I swear to God, I cussed someone up and down. But it's like,
Yeah.
Then when it comes to my kid, but I'm not going to freaking, I just don't cause scenes.
It's uncomfortable for everybody. And also, no, I'm just going to say the exact same thing that I just said, which is people are people. There's no reason to jump on somebody, like, go crazy on them because not even a simple mistake. People just are on the defense so hard all the time.
And I don't know what's wrong with society now. Like, I don't get it. Like, everyone just wants to be
entitled.
Yes. And I'm just like, okay, so I saw a TikTok the other day and it was a girl that was like, no, I'm not going to say this. Anyway.
Okay.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
But she was just asking for money on TikTok, which is fine. Like, I don't hate on anybody. If you're going to ask for money, like if you're in a situation, whatever, like it does not hurt me.
I think I might know what you're talking about. But I don't know how to mouth because it's kind of a mouthful.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, it was someone asking for money just because.
Did they get stuck somewhere?
No.
Oh, then it's not the same thing.
No, it was. I'm gonna say. I'm trying to think how I can word this without it sounding like bad. I thought I heard somebody at the door.
Oh, scary.
BRB, I gotta pee.
Okay.
And we're back. Anyway, the moral of the story is we all need to be kumbaya. And no one needs to be mad at other people for no freaking reason out at the, Waffle House.
Everybody just let's all give each other some grace.
Yes.
Like, we're all people.
Yeah. We're definitely not perfect.
That gas station attendant is somebody's wife or husband or sister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying, though?
I do know what you're saying. But at the end of the day, some people do deserve a good butt whooping.
Well, sure. But I mean, if somebody is simply working.
In my past, I will say I was that customer. I've been that customer where I scream at you on the phone. Like, I have a few times. I can think of at least twice.
Really?
Yes. And every single time, I'm always during the call. Because it was 2 times. And it wasn't just like little mistakes. It was like, okay, for instance, I had my internet router. They made me go up in a plan to get faster internet. So they came out, hooked me up, whatever. The internet wasn't working. So I called them and they're like, oh, you have to get a whole new system. It's going to cost $100.
Why am I paying
for them to come back out and replace it? And I'm like, hold the fuck up. They've already came out. Like, why would I have to pay you $100 when they didn't do their job when they came the first time?
Right.
So and then they said it's going to be a week or 2 before you get it in the mail. So that was 2 weeks without internet. And we don't have cable. So internet is how my son watches TV. And he was 2. And I was like, I'm not saying I just got to put him in front of a TV all day. I'm saying that I need a break.
No, but sometimes Baby Einstein, like, you got to cue it up. You know what I mean? Like,
and so I got on the phone with them and this one lady gave me the runaround. And then the next lady was super nice. And I remember she was just like, I was yelling at this point. Like, I was screaming. I was like, it is fucking ridiculous. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I calmed down and I said, I'm so sorry. I know 100% this is not your fault. And I'm so sorry. You just listened to me, but I'm frustrated and this is why. And she was like, no, baby, take it out on me. Like, she's like, I do not care. She was like, I understand completely why you're upset right now. And I was like, okay. And that cooled me down.
Yeah.
Just reassure me that I'm right.
Customer service is not.
And then the second time was because we went to Florida. Like, we have brand new tires on our car. And when you get new tires, you get warranty on them. And so that way, if one goes out, you get a new one for free. We went to Florida and our tires were messing up. Brand new tires. They weren't Michelin. They were Continentals. So they were expensive. Like, they weren't cheap. So we went to Florida and they were messing up. Like, the car was shaking. It was off balance. Like, the car.
They didn't align it or something.
Yeah, they didn't do something right. So we get all the way to Orlando. First, we stop at 2 places on the way to Orlando to get our rotated and balanced. Still wasn't working. So they said it's a faulty tire. So we went to Orlando, went to the dealership in Orlando, got all new tires, took 2 days out of our vacation.
Sucks.
Or for my husband, because I didn't go. My husband went.
Right.
And so I went to the beach. He went to the car dealership for 2 days.
That sucks though.
Yeah. And so then we get all the way back to Arkansas, faulty tire.
Are you serious?
So I call them back and they're like, well, you have to go back to Orlando and have them replace it because that's where you did it.
No.
And I'm telling you, we pulled into our driveway when I got that part of the phone call, and it's a 16-hour drive. I was like,
I'm sorry.
When I tell you my head exploded, I went off. I was like, you've got to be, because they were telling, first my husband took the call.
Right.
And he was very he's very sweet, like whatever. And they just gave him the runaround. Like he talked to like 4 different people and they all told him different things and blah, blah, blah. And they finally were just like, we're not going to do it. Like, you have to go back to Orlando. And I was like, oh, hell. He came inside and told me that. And I was like, oh, hell to the no. I called them and I was like, there should be notes on my account. And they're like, no, there's no notes. And I was like, they just told us that if we did this, then they could do it or whatever. Mm-hmm. There better be notes. And she's like, there's no notes on your account. And when I tell you I blew up, I screamed. And when I screamed, I scream.
Oh my God.
I got violent. I was like, I will catch you outside. Like, no, I didn't say that. But I was mad. I was mad and they got to hear about it.
Yeah.
I got all 4 new fucking tires. Because I bitched enough.
Isn't that like...
It pisses me off. It's what makes me mad is the customer service is not there.
Yeah.
When you get 40 different answers.
Yeah.
For one thing.
Right.
That stresses me out. That's why I like to go in person because I'm super sweet. I am so nice. I'll literally if I could tip the service workers over the phone, I would.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But when you get that person that 1 has an attitude with you.
Yep. And
then 2 is giving you a complete different answer than the first 4 people.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Extremely.
People are going to hate me after this. They're going to think I'm treating people horribly.
No.
But I'm okay to admit that I've done it twice. I know for a fact 2 times in my life I've done it.
Because you're a person.
Yeah. And that's why I'm so understanding with especially my job where people do it to me.
Yeah.
Because I got my karma, believe me. But people do it to me. But my mindset is as long as you're cussing at the situation and not at me, I'm cool.
Right.
You can cuss all day. It won't bother me.
Yeah.
Now, if you start saying slurs, then I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Anybody
in this world. You start saying slurs at me. Mm-hmm. Nope.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Yep.
You can say every cuss word in the book, but not.
It's a thing about empathy, right? Because you can be like, look, I totally understand your frustration.
Yeah.
Let me help you get this fixed so that you don't have to keep going around and around and around.
Yeah.
That's good customer service.
And knowledge is key.
Right.
Learning.
And if you don't know,
find somebody that does.
Right. Don't just say something to say something. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's with any customer service.
Any especially Walmart.
My gosh.
We can't get Walmart on the phone at all.
Can you not?
Should I answer this call? Because they keep calling me the CDC.
Ooh.
Will you answer it?
Yes.
Okay. BRB. Okay, we're back. The CDC keeps calling me to do a survey, but I was like I said, I don't like confrontation. So I didn't want to be I don't want to participate, but they've called me twice in the last hour.
Okay, back in the days of COVID, you would get a call from the CDC if somebody around you
has been infected.
Right. So
it kind of worried me.
Yeah. The last thing that I saw from the CDC was online when they declared COVID no longer a national emergency.
Oh yeah. Well, I saw recently there's a new virus going around.
That too.
And I'm like, great, fantastic. But then again, I'm seeing all the memes where it's shut us down again.
Yeah.
No, I do not want to shut down again. I like working and my kid needs to go to school to learn. I'm not a teacher.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, that was a horrible time.
Yeah, my son got very far behind because I had to work full time still.
Yeah.
And he didn't have a teacher. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little tired after work. So we didn't do, we did his homework because he had homework every night.
Right.
But
sitting down and actually discussing and teaching.
No, absolutely not. I'm such a bad mom.
No, you're not.
I'm not saying I'm a bad mom, but I'm just dang, I should have done
not
more.
A teacher.
Yeah, I know. That's another thing. And they were making me do his therapy and stuff too. His speech therapy and OT therapy.
Oh, geez.
And I'm like, What? And then I met
They
somebody
should give
the
you
other
a
day.
degree.
Well, I met somebody the other day and they were like, we did therapy all through COVID. They just met us at like a park and stuff.
What the heck?
And I'm like, why the frick did they make me do it online?
They should have given you like your associates or something.
Yeah. Or doctorate, because I think you have to have your doctorate to be a therapist.
They can, Taylor Swift has an honorary doctorate.
That's so dumb.
They should have given you an honorary doctorate.
That's so dumb.
Would you say no, though?
I feel like I'd feel guilty.
But would you say no, though?
Depends on what it's in.
Okay. That's understandable. If it's something that you like feel like you know pretty well.
I don't know anything well.
Podcasting. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I probably just said 30 things on this that make me sound bad.
Goodbye. Please, you're disrespecting me when you say stuff like that.
All the haters are going to come out.
Well, I wrote something down on a sticky note to bring up because I want to know if anybody else experiences this or if it just means that I'm going through an identity crisis.
I have no idea what you wrote down.
Yes, yeah, you do because I talked about it a little bit either today or yesterday. Not an identity crisis because I've been like this, I feel like my whole life. Okay. This is what sparked this thought in my head. So the other night, my husband and I watched Top Gun 2.
Oh my God.
Again, because we went and saw it in the movie theater. Fantastic. So then we put it on again at home. Okay. And I watched the whole movie. Such a good movie. And it just like really inspired me. Like I really got into it. I couldn't resonate with any of them, because they're like in the Navy and stuff. But I just felt like really pumped up when I was watching the movie. And so I was like, I really want to be a fighter pilot.
That's James's dream job.
A fighter pilot?
Mm-hmm. He's wanted that since he was a kid.
Wow. I think I just get so like, I don't even know how, like when I was in school, if we would have pep rallies, I loved pep rallies. There's something inside of me that I just get so like, what's a word? Like just inspired.
Yeah. Like easily influenced.
Maybe. But like if I watch something and like, I just am so like obsessed with it.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of when you go to church camp for a week straight.
Yeah.
And then you come back and you're super holy and like, like God is everywhere and all that stuff for like a good week after you get back. And then life starts to set in again. And it's like, oh, wait a second.
That's kind of how it feels like whenever I watch or do things that pump me up. Like, okay, we'll take a shot every time I say the word like.
But I
first
know
of
what
all,
you mean.
So this is what I wrote down. Wait, let me unfold my Post-it note. Okay, I said,
geez, you wrote a novel on that thing.
no, I didn't. No, I said, feeling inspired after watching Top Gun 2 again, want to become a fighter pilot. And then I drew a little arrow, astronaut. And then I wrote, am I too ambitious? Setting myself up for crushed dreams and unattainable goals.
I think you're too far along in life to become a fighter pilot. Just saying.
You think I'm too far along in life?
Yeah.
Like I'm too old to start over?
You think? I mean, you are young. I'm thinking my age.
I pitched this idea to Zach.
Like, they're not going to let me in the military at this age normally.
Why?
I mean, one, the shape I'm in. Two, I don't have a college degree.
Girl.
A lot of them are requiring it, though.
Huh?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me Google it.
No.
I swear to God, I read something that said that.
Anyway, so I pitched the idea to Zach. Okay, just to be real for a second, I don't actually want to be a fighter pilot. But after watching the movie, I was like, this is what life is about. The life is about taking risks and just like doing things. And he was like, well, there's not really a need for fighter pilots anymore.
Officers need a college degree.
Like an officer in the military?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who would say you'd be an officer?
Well, I'm just saying, I'd like to aspire to be something in the military.
If you go in the military, they'll pay for your school. And then you can get your bachelor's or your
I almost went into the military. I took my ASVAB.
I know, which is crazy to me. Could you imagine your life if you were in the military?
I'd hate it. Love the military. Appreciate everything they do. A huge fan. But
I would say that's a
job that I think about.
Yeah.
Boot camp and stuff like that, and like being in shape. I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's not the life for me.
Not the life for me.
God bless all of our troops, you know.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying, like, anyone's job, I swear, everywhere I go, I think about someone's job. Like astronauts, I think about it and I'm like, couldn't do it.
That's the one job that I'm like, I'll happily do whatever it takes.
I think it's more like, how does someone have the ambition to do something? Like, for instance, you go get your nails done. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there getting my nails done and I think, she did probably like 15 people's nails today. How does she not get so tired of nails? I'm just such like a person that like will do something for 3 months straight and then I'm done. Like every hobby that I've ever picked up.
Yeah.
I'm like done with it.
Can't stick to it.
I cannot stick to a hobby. So I just can't imagine doing an occupation where you do the same thing every day. Like my job's a little different every day.
Yeah.
So I think it has to be, I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
Like I couldn't be an accountant all day and just do numbers all day.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? It's time to crunch the numbers.
I couldn't do it. Now there's jobs I look at and I'm constantly like, oh my God, I could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. CDC again?
No, my husband.
Please take our survey. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about that because I think I easily obsess over things.
You're easily inspired.
I'm easily inspired. And I wrote down, am I too ambitious? But I feel like that's kind of not true. Because I feel like I don't have very much ambition or drive.
You don't think? I don't either. So
I feel like I don't know myself.
The only thing I feel like I'm ambitious about is the podcast. Seriously.
I have a lot of drive for the podcast.
Yeah. I could work on it all the time. That's why I'm like
so excited about it.
Yeah. That's why if I text you at 10:30 at night, that's because I'm thinking about it.
That I think I can say that we've collectively had that we've not just been like.
We started in what, March? Yeah, it was March.
March, yeah. May, June, July, August. We're almost 6 months.
And haven't missed an episode.
It's wild.
Friggin' wild.
Yeah. Anyway, so if anybody else feels similarly, please let us know. Because I'm very curious. It doesn't become my personality. You know what I mean? But it just makes me really think about things. I feel like I'm making no sense.
No, you're making 100% sense.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Did I screenshot anything that I thought was relevant?
There's been some stuff going on the internet this past week too.
Oh my gosh, I do have a topic.
Yeah, spill it.
Okay. It's a book talk topic.
Oh, okay.
So there's some drama in the book talk community.
What happened?
So book talk is smut talk. Let's be honest. So it's about books where it's about relationships. Like you have all these tropes and stuff like that. So anyway, you just dive into it and it's a wonderful community. There's a girl who got into the community kind of late in the game, but she was very popular. So she got into it and she read the book. She loved them, whatever. Now the number one like trope is hockey players. So she made a bunch of videos talking about the hockey players and how hot they are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The hockey team gets on board of this marketing and they're like, someone's like the Seattle Krakens or something. I don't know.
I don't follow hockey at any capacity.
I don't either. It's something Kraken. Okay. And she like got online and was like, you can crack my back. Like, like, anyway, she was saying like some pretty bad things. And one video she said how hot this one guy, like Alex, I think was his name. And she was talking about how hot he was. And
this is a real hockey player.
A real hockey player.
Okay.
Because of book talk.
Right.
Like,
okay.
So it's like fan fiction almost.
Like Wattpad.
Just different names of the people, but they're kind of inspired by the real hockey players.
Gotcha. Okay.
So their marketing team gets on it and they make book talk videos of them like exercising and stuff like that and just like pump, like,
Yeah.
So she makes a couple videos that are kind of cringy, and the Alex guy's wife shares it, and she thinks it's funny.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Then this girl makes another video, and she's talking very, what's the word,
Explicitly?
Yeah.
About this real hockey player. Who is married?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
And so the wife finally came out, and she wrote like a 2-paragraph Insta story, and she was just like, this is not okay. It's sexual harassment. Like, what you're doing is not okay.
Right.
And I saw a lot of people talk about this, like Jesse and Just Smiles and Lily or whatever talked about it on their podcast. And I kind of like, and the book talk girl came out, and she's like, dude, it's a joke. Like, I don't want your man. Like, I would never be in his DMs. Like, it's like a joke. It's about book talk. It's a fun community. This is TikTok, for God's sakes. Like,
yeah,
it's just a joke. And because she started getting a lot of hate. And some people compared it to like, well, if it was a guy doing that to a girl, we'd all be upset, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's different though.
I'm thinking more along the lines of like celebrities. I mean, a bunch of these celebrities are married, yet you see all of these fans
like
saying extremely explicit things.
And then that was Jesse's and Lily's take was like, well, that's still not right. If you do it to a celebrity, you can't use that excuse. This is the first time I ever disagreed with Jesse and Lily. So I get like their point. Like, I do get it.
Right.
But like, to be on the other side of it, like it baffles me. Like, my husband loves Margot Robbie or whatever. Margot Robbie. Whatever.
Barbie.
Yeah. Barbie. And like, he talks about how hot she is. And I'm like, it does not bother me an ounce because it's never going to freaking happen.
It's like the pass, right? Like the celebrity pass. Everybody has their celebrity pass of, which, and again, it would never happen.
Yeah.
You can be so happy in your marriage.
I do see why they're upset because she has such a big following. She has like 1.2 million followers.
Oh, geez.
So that's why everybody's upset, is because it is kind of like sexual harassment. And she went to a couple of their games, but at the end, Jesse and them didn't mention this. The Kraken team flew her out.
Oh, it's like a PR thing.
Yeah. And she was like, you didn't crack my back, and was yelling it on the side of the ice. She made TikToks about it. And so I'm like,
it's very much like a marketing thing.
Yeah, she did it because she was getting all the attention. Right. And people were agreeing with her. So it kind of just makes me mad that she is getting all this hate, because it's like, I get like not sexual harassing people. Like, don't do that. Like, some of the things she said was very like crude, I guess you could say. And coming from me, that's pretty. Yeah. Like, for the internet, like.
Saying a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I get where people are coming from, but at the end of the day,
maybe like take it down.
He's a celebrity,
right? Then he's going to be in that position of
like, he's a professional player,
right? Yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
And the wife, I can see her being uncomfortable, but if she's like secure enough in her relationship, it shouldn't bother her. If anything, it's a compliment. Like, everyone thinks your husband's like the hottest thing on the planet, and you got him.
Now, let's think about this. If somebody, we're clearly not celebrities. Nobody that we know or are close to are a celebrity in any facet, at any capacity. If somebody was saying those things about my husband publicly, there'd be a slight problem.
I would think that, like, now, like, if it was just like us normally, but like Jason Momoa, you know how many women like would kill to be with him?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you have any sort of status of celebrityism, whether you're in sports, whether you're an actor, whatever, if you've got a huge following, people are gonna idolize you in that kind of way,
because you're not real to them, almost.
Right. It's like you're not a person,
which is so sad. I do get it. I do get where people are coming from with the sexual harassment and stuff.
Brittany Broski was saying about parasocial relationships. Have you seen these kind of videos? Well, I mean, other people have talked about it, but it's like when there's a celebrity that you've like watched forever, and like you know so much about them, and you just like really look up to them. It's like you know them, but you know that you'll never know them in that way. So you think that the parasocial relationships is more like you thinking that like you're friends with somebody, like these TikTokers, okay? There's like levels of celebrityism.
Yeah.
Like unspoken. Obviously,
my throat is making this weird noise. Do you hear that?
No, get close to the mic.
It's not doing it now.
Oh. Angelina Jolie and Brittany Broski on TikTok are not the same celebrity.
No.
Like in the same group of celebrities.
No.
People on TikTok that have a following, you're more likely to feel like, okay, this is like reachable.
Yeah.
These are people that I could like probably know in real life. Angelina Jolie, like you're never ever going to cross paths with her or know her or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not a person.
Yeah. It's so, I mean, it sounds so bad, but
not in a bad way. Like obviously they're people.
Yeah.
But they're celebrities.
Now, if you're like I get where it crossed the line where she went to his game and act like that, but yet it's his team that put him in that situation and her in that situation.
If he was uncomfortable with it,
they wanted her to film and do stuff like that. Like that's
it's
not
marketing.
Yeah, like you should see some of the and then the team unfollowed her on TikTok because of the drama.
Oh no. When they were the ones that
pretty much instigated it.
Yeah.
Or fed the fire or whatever.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. For them it was a benefit because it's like growing on social media.
Yeah.
But then when there's scandal or, you know, conflict or whatever,
they back out.
Yeah, they don't want to be involved.
It's just dumb.
Yeah.
But that was my talk.
That's
drama.
crazy. Now I want to know who she is.
I don't know her name.
Oh. Well, if you find her on TikTok.
Hold on, I could literally probably search.
You guys remember Lil Tay? She was like probably, I'd say 5 years ago. Was 2018 5 years ago? 2018, 19, 20. Yeah, 5 years ago.
You guys need to learn to do math.
Look, okay. I'm not a mathematician. Anyway, Lil Tay was this little girl. Oh no, I've never seen her before.
Yeah.
Huh. Lil Tay was this girl that went viral online because she was like flexing really hard. She was flexing like huge stacks of money and like sports cars,
designers.
And meanwhile, she's like a 9-year-old girl. And she was talking really hard, like cussing, and like it was just unusual, but it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come to find out, her older brother was making her film those videos
or something. There was some scandal behind it.
Yes, and I think it came out that like all of the house, like her mom is a realtor, and so all of the big houses and like the cars and stuff, she doesn't own any of it. Which is its own separate thing. But earlier today, news broke that Lil Tay, which her real name is Claire, and her brother have passed away.
That's crazy.
And she's 14. So 5 years ago, she was
9.
We really are bad at math. Maybe the internet trolls are right.
Yeah.
You're not telling me anything I didn't already know, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I thought it's under investigation, which everybody's reporting on it, but I believe her family.
Google it, see if it comes up.
I did. There's an e-news article out. Teen influencer Lil Tay and her brother Jason have died. A statement on the rapper's Instagram confirmed today. It says the teen rapper, real name Claire Hope, who rose to fame online in 2018, has passed away. It is with a heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Claire's sudden and tragic passing. A statement posted to her Instagram read, "We have no words to express the unbearable loss and indescribable pain. This outcome was entirely unexpected and has left us all in shock." The message went on to share that Lil Tay's sibling Jason also died, which adds an even more unimaginable depth to their family's grief.
Here's my thing with that statement. It kind of blows my mind how they're like, how they announced it, in the sense of like they said her instead of like starting it out with, what was her name? Claire, and what's her brother's name? Jason. Instead of being like, unfortunately, our beloved Claire and Jason had passed.
Yeah. That is kind of strange.
How they just kind of put him at the end.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
It is being investigated, so that leads me to believe that there was some foul play. Thank you to my sister for sending me. My sister literally texted me earlier today, and she said, "Dude, Lil Tay and her brother died," and I was like, "What?" And she said, "I don't know. I just read that it's under investigation," and that's what the post on her Instagram says too, is that it's under investigation. That's just so crazy to me. If it was something like, say they got into a car wreck, I feel like that's something that would come out relatively soon. You know what I mean?
Of course, Whoa Vicky.
Oh my gosh.
Posted on it.
Did she? Anyway, I saw that today and I was shocked because Lil Tay has been off of the internet for like the past 4 years, because pretty soon after she kind of went viral, is when all of the kind of scandals came out about her. So then she just left the internet completely. So she's not really been active online in the past few years. So I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, because Lil Tay tried to fight Whoa Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. That's sad.
Oh gosh, she was 14. That's so crazy. Anyway. She posted a picture in 2018 of her sitting in a bathtub with like $100 bills. She said, more than your rent. What did Whoa Vicky say?
She just said, rest in peace. And it has pictures of them together. It's crazy. Ow.
It is crazy. What else was I gonna say?
People have been, oh my gosh, did you hear that story about two things? Hawaii. Have you seen what's going on with Hawaii?
I did
Hawaii?
get a notification today. Do you want to say what it is?
I don't know much about it.
Neither do I. I just read the notification and I was like, whoa.
Is it Maui?
Yes.
Maui got hit by a hurricane? Question mark?
Let me pull up an actual article. At least 6 people have been killed in unprecedented wildfires that are raging across Hawaii's Big Island and Maui.
I thought that was a hurricane or something.
Let's see.
Or like a storm.
As local officials are discouraging non-essential travel to Maui, Biden noted the Department of Transportation is working with commercial airlines to evacuate tourists from Maui, and the Department of Interior and the United States Department of Agriculture stand ready to support post-fire recovery efforts. Oh my gosh. How did, like, I feel dumb saying that, but like, where did the fires come from?
That's what I'm looking at.
That's so crazy. I don't know, dude. I keep seeing all of these like natural disasters.
It was fueled by a mix of land and atmospheric conditions that can create fire weather. Sent people running into the ocean for safety.
That's oh my gosh.
Crazy. I thought it was a storm, but I guess not.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently like the whole city's gone. That's insane.
This guy said, we were not prepared for what we saw. It was heartbreaking. It looked like an area that had been bombed in the war. Richie Olson, the director of operations for the tour agency, told CNN, in my 52 years of flying on Maui, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Ugh.
So, it says the hurricane classified as Category 4 by the Central Pacific Hurricane Center on Wednesday morning contributed to heavy gusts of winds over 60 miles per hour that tore through Maui overnight, knocking out power lines and damaging homes. So it was a hurricane. Hurricane Dora.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know.
My family's in Hawaii right now.
Really?
Yeah. Not that part, I don't think, but
Not on the Big
I have
Island?
no idea. I just saw on Facebook they were in Hawaii.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope everybody's okay. I mean, clearly 6 people have been confirmed dead.
That's insane.
So,
What's going on?
I don't know. That's what I was just about to say. Like, I keep seeing all of these
Natural disasters.
and I'm like, oh, feels like the end times.
My anxiety.
Okay, let's not talk about
I'm
it.
just kidding. My anxiety feels great.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I feel bad though. Like I wish we could do something, but what can you do?
Yeah. I know. I mean, after the fire, the fires have gone out, there will be like, you know, Red Cross and organizations like that will go and help.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I feel like useless.
Yeah.
This got sad.
Anyway, speaking of being sad, did you see that story about the girl that escaped from the cinder block room?
No. What?
So Seattle, this girl was from like Seattle or could be vice versa. I don't know. Another city that's 2 hours away from Seattle, I think. The guy drove and picked up a sex worker. He pretended to be a cop and he picked her up. And then she saw his GPS was 2 hours away from where she was.
Uh-huh.
So he drove her to his house. On the way, they stopped and he did things to her that are unspeakable.
Okay.
And he put her in his house, and he made a makeshift room that's a little bit smaller than this room. And it's out of cinder blocks. And had like barred up doors. And he put her in there completely no clothes.
Oh my gosh.
And a collar, I think is what I read. And she escaped somehow and got his gun and took off running down the street. And someone stopped and helped her. They went back to his house, found the room and everything. And he had plans to build it like 6 feet underground. And he was married with kids.
I'm sorry. But how did his wife not see this makeshift cinder block room?
Apparently they were living separate, I think, because he had different aliases. Like he had like 10 different aliases.
Oh my gosh.
And he lived in like 10 different states in the last like 10 years or something like that. I could be making those numbers up. I just know when I listened to the video about it today, they said he's lived in like a bunch of states in the last like few years.
Oh, it was in Oregon.
Okay. But it like something with Seattle, isn't it? Because he drove 2 hours.
Let's see. Oh,
again, we're not here for facts.
He's lived in at least 10 states since 2016.
I got 10 right.
Has been linked to violent assaults in at least 4 states, according to the FBI. Investigators have reason to believe there could be several other victims. He was indicted by a federal grand jury in Oregon on 1 count of kidnapping and 1 count of transportation with intent to engage in sexual activity. Let's see. That is wild. Oh, yeah. Traveled from his home in Klamath Falls to Seattle, where he posed as an undercover police officer to solicit the services of a prostitute. Wow. That's wild.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
He's scary looking. He's 29. He's my age.
Yeah, he is scary looking.
And then when they caught him, he was in like Nevada, I think. And he was in a Walmart parking lot, I think is what they said. And there was a 45-minute standoff with the police. And he had his baby in the front seat in his lap. And then he cut himself.
Are you serious?
With the baby in his lap. And then he finally surrendered. And his wife is saying he didn't do this. It's not true because he would never bring a woman back to the house that his kids live at.
Oh my gosh. ABC News said desperate search for more victims after the woman escaped. because I think that he's been linked to other, instances. Kidnapped, shackled, sexually assaulted, and locked in this makeshift cell. Oh my gosh. That's horrifying. That is horrifying. Ugh. What is wrong with people?
I don't know.
Makes me never want to leave my house.
For real.
I'm trying to see if there was anything else that I wrote down. Did you have anything else that you thought of?
This says on Drama Alert. Hate Drama Alert. Lil Tay's concerning YouTube bio is being shared on social media following her death announcement. It is not entirely clear when her bio was updated, though it does not appear to be recent. And it says, "Help me," period.
What?
Yeah. See?
Okay, hang on. Wait, where does it... Oh. Is that a link? What's the arrow?
I guess it's her YouTube channel.
How come it's not letting me look up her, channel on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Can we please talk about Cardi B throwing microphones at people?
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen the exorcism memes?
No. Oh, geez.
Let me see if I can find it.
No, but somebody did say that before that lady threw the water at her, apparently Cardi B was telling the crowd to throw water on her. Hang on, let me look it up. Cardi B water bottle. Sorry that you guys just had to hear my burp.
Yummy.
Yeah.
This is the most boring podcast. I hope they don't care.
Wait, what?
Said this is so boring for them, I bet.
I'm sorry, guys. Cardi's DJ also encouraged the crowd to hose her down.
Exorcism. Why is nothing cardio? I put cardio. I'm an idiot. Cardi.
Oh, dang. Oh my gosh. That's good editing. That's good editing.
Oh my gosh, another expert witness added to the team of Brian Koberger defense dream team. While the alibi may be weak, this was a strong move by the defense to try and throw some scrap of doubt onto the prosecution's use of genealogy when they linked Brian Koberger's father to the DNA on the knife sheath in terms of being a relative of that relative. Thank you. Being a relative of that DNA donor.
What?
Insane.
Oh,
people are starting to come. Okay, people were talking crap about me blaming the victims, the roommates, but every video I've seen now is about the roommates.
Yeah, because it's sketchy.
I'm just saying,
That's
came at
sketchy
me for
activity. We've said it time and time again. I understand being scared, but why? Why would you wait that long? They had to have been doing something that they didn't want to get caught for.
Yeah, someone put it online. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that they were exchanging text messages during the whole thing. The roommates.
Well, I mean, they have the phone records.
Yeah.
I wish that they would just come out with the stuff.
They're keeping it hella private.
Oh yeah, Lil Tay's bio does say help me.
What about Ariana Grande? We talked about that. Did you see they're taking a break?
Her and Ethan Slater?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, Google it.
What?
I wouldn't say taking a break. I would say
keeping their distance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Entertainment Tonight posted something yesterday how Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande are handling his divorce amid their relationship. Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater are continuing their romance amid his divorce, a source tells ET that the Wicked co-star's relationship is still progressing after he filed for divorce from Lily J. Ethan is trying to be as amicable as possible with Lily as he navigates his next steps. He wants to be the best dad he can be, regardless of the current circumstances. He's taking things day by day and trying to keep his private life private out of respect for everyone involved. As for Grande, the source says that she's trying to give Ethan some space as he figures everything out. Do you ever wonder like who the source is, you know? Mm-hmm. If the source is real?
It's gotta be. Like I've always believed there's gotta be some truth to these things. Like there's gotta be some truth.
Did you see
because nobody knows how to keep their mouth shut, and I'm the queen of it.
I think was a long time ago, but one time Kim Kardashian like faked something and told all of her friends, like she faked a pregnancy or something, and told like everybody in her circle to see which one.
And they thought it was Jonathan.
Yeah, they thought it was Jonathan, Food King or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my God, I hate him.
Are they still friends?
I have no idea.
I have not
I don't watch
seen
the
them.
show as much as I used to.
I don't either.
Did you see Ned Fulmer?
Thank you. That's what I was going to bring up. Yes, I did.
They went to the Air store together?
Yes, they did. And they looked like they were having a great time. He and Ariel, his wife. His wife. So I guess they're going strong.
Good for them.
But apparently, the producer, the girl that he cheated on Ariel with.
Did you hear about her fiance? Is that what you're about to say?
He's friends with the girl that told him.
No, they're dating.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok.
Are you serious?
I saw it on TikTok. I don't know how true it is, but
I saw a thing that said that they're friends.
It was a picture of them hugging.
Friends dating.
Yeah, it was a picture of them hugging.
Well, at least she's honest with him.
Yeah.
Oh, burn. Because his fiance wasn't. So
yeah.
That's what it was. Thank you. I don't think I have anything else. I'm looking to see if there's anything else that I can bring up.
I am too. I'm scrolling the X.
I am too. That's funny. Does anybody watch Big Brother?
I love Big Brother, but I don't watch it.
I have not watched it in a very long time. But when, like growing up, when we had cable, we used to watch it every summer.
I've seen a couple seasons.
Apparently, Big Brother 25 contestant Luke Valentine has been expelled from the game after being caught using the N-word on the show's 24/7 live feeds. Because on Big Brother, they have 24/7 feeds, and they tape the show, but then you can go watch them on this live feed that's always going
crazy
on the Big Brother website. And apparently, I just saw on Pop Crave that he had used the N-word several times.
Well, I saw just a minute ago that it was a video of Big Brother. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
You guys, I want to go see Taylor Swift so bad.
I'm starting to feel like it's overrated.
Taylor Swift?
I just like Midnights, man. I cannot get behind any of her other music.
Have you like really listened though?
Yes, the album.
I'm not talking about the old stuff. I'm not talking about her revamped old stuff. I'm talking about her recent albums.
I've listened to Midnights. That's the only album I've listened to.
You need to listen to like Evermore and Folklore.
I was about to look up Big Brother something. Why is the FBI trending?
What? Is it? Maui why he's trending. Oh, yeah, the FBI is trending. Kathy Griffin is trending.
Why? That's even scarier.
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah. I saw something on Big Brother. What the heck? What's it called? Big
Brother 25.
Big Brother 25. I wonder if it shows.
I can't find anything.
It was something about like they watched him on camera do something, but I don't think it was the N word. It was something that they said that how can we trust men after this? And he didn't get arrested for it, but I can't find it. They said something about catching him on camera. Maybe it was Love Island. It could have been Love Island. Maybe I go to recent, latest. We're just like doing nothing.
We said that this episode was just going to be
like a chill sesh. We're going to do a mukbang, people.
Yeah. Now I'm on Us Magazine, and I'm looking at all of the Big Brother scandals throughout the years. Let's see. Okay.
I was really hoping to find what I saw. I watched as soon as I go. I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze.
Do it.
Hold on. I don't think I can.
Did it go away?
Kind of.
Breathe in and out your nose.
I hate sneezing because I can't sneeze just once.
How many times do you sneeze? 3?
Ask James. Up to 14.
What?
Every time. Not every time 14, but it's at least 6. I say that and now it's not. I've Googled it. It's an actual thing.
When my allergies get going, I, not like back to back, but I sneeze like quite a bit in succession.
I've always had people be like, are you done? Like, I'm tired of saying God bless you.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to count it when you go into a sneezing fit. I wonder if there's a world record.
There's got to be. There's a world record for everything.
Let's see. What's the record for most divorces? For most sneezes in a row? The longest sneezing fit? Donna Griffiths from the UK sneezed an estimate 1 million times in the first 365 days and sneezed at least once a day until the 977th day. How do they even record that?
I don't know. I feel like that's not hard. You just put pepper on your nose every day.
Yeah.
Snort pepper.
This is just about a sneezing fit. I want to know how many times somebody sneezed in a row.
I, yesterday, got someone's drink mixed up with mine, and apparently I drank Coke Zero instead of Coke, and I couldn't tell. But when I tell you, I got a splitting headache.
Oh.
It had to be from the aspartame or whatever it's called.
Aspartame wait, I'm forgetting. Is aspartame in diet? Oh, yeah, it's in diet drinks.
It's in, yeah. I Googled it on Coke Zero because I was like, there's got to be something in this that's causing a migraine. Because it was like right after I drank it, and it was like a splitting migraine.
Started to set in.
Yeah, and I was like, it's got to be the Coke Zero.
Jeez. I drink Diet Coke all the time.
I don't do.
Not all the time, but if I drink
a diet beverage.
Well, if I drink a soda, usually it's Diet Coke. I love it. I love Diet Coke.
Blech.
I get Diet Coke with lime at Sonic.
I like vanilla Coke. That's where I'm.
Vanilla Coke is very good.
In the can.
You know what sounds really good? What? A Coke float.
I've never had a Coke float. I like a root beer float. Love a root beer float.
That sounds really good.
Let's just dip and then go to Sonic.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next week. Wait, does Sonic have root beer floats?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
They used to do like 50-cent root beer float day.
I'm waiting for them to bring back 50-cent corn dog day.
Ew.
I love corn dogs.
I don't know if they're beef.
It doesn't matter to me.
I only eat beef. Corn dogs.
I love corn dogs. I think corn dogs might be one of my favorite foods.
Really?
Yeah. I love corn dogs with mustard. Now, if there's no mustard, it's different. But if there's mustard.
Do you like cottage cheese?
I love cottage cheese.
So have you been seeing those TikToks?
That girl has been on my TikTok for the past 14 years. Yeah, I like the lunches. Like, they look good.
Like the heart of palm?
I tried heart of palms. And let me be clear. Let me say this. There's not a vegetable that I've tried thus far, truly, that I dislike. Heart of palm, I don't like it. Which is very strange because I love artichoke hearts. And it's very similar.
I've never had any of them.
I just wasn't like, I didn't like the texture of it.
I don't eat vegetables.
I love vegetables. I love vegetables. I could be vegetarian and be okay, I think. Except I would miss like seafood too much.
You can be pescatarian.
I could be pescatarian. Yeah. I'd really miss ribs though. And corn dogs. Oh, I'd miss corn dogs.
Vegan corn dogs.
Goodbye. Okay, guys. Well.
You can tell my mood. You can tell my mood. I'm not.
She's like, oh, tired.
I went on my rampage earlier about how people. That's what we need. That's the lesson for today, you guys. Don't be asses in public. Don't cause scenes. Just be nice to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's all give each other a little grace.
Yeah, and stop telling people that they need to smile more.
Goodbye. Yeah, I agree. You would look really good with bangs.
I had bangs. Have you ever seen my picture with bangs?
Yes, and you look so cute, but your hair was like, the blonde was just like very close to your forehead right now. But it was like that, like kind of poofed out. So cute. So cute with your split.
My husband hates bangs.
Well,
it would be cute with the split.
So cute.
I'm getting my split redone next week.
Let's go.
Yep. I want to go full half, but I don't know. It is full half, but like in the back further back too.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, what if the hair gets all like crazy in the back?
Braid would look very cute.
Yeah.
I mean, the braids already look very cute with it mixed in on one side.
Yeah. I love it. I don't think I'll ever go back. But I have been looking at pictures of me with black hair recently, and I'm like, oh, I love it.
Everybody does this, though. They see a hairstyle or cut they used to have, and they're like, oh, I miss that.
My favorite so far has been the blonde in half.
It's so good.
Except my roots are really growing out right now.
That's okay. That's why you're getting it redone.
Yeah. I'm going to tell her I want to do more platinum, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's too like yellow blonde for me.
You want it like platinum.
I want it like white.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Hair, what's it called? Hair transformation?
Yep. It's at 9:00. And it's like 45 minutes away from here.
Ugh. Have fun with that.
And 8:00 traffic.
Yeah, goodbye. How long does it normally take?
Lately, when she's just doing my roots, it doesn't take that long, like 2 hours. But like if she does like the whole thing, it's pretty tedious.
Lengthy.
Yeah.
Jeez, 2 hours for just the
because it's got to sit in process for like 30 minutes, and then she has to part every like line of my hair and do each
individual.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then not only do you do the color or the bleach or whatever, you have to do then the toner and then the shampoo and washing it and then dry it and then style it.
Do you remember that?
What?
Tana Mojo. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
She went a bleach and tone, like a bleach and tone. You know what I'm talking about? She used to do those story times on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyway, I'll show you after. Okay. I think I've run out of things to say.
I have too. Sorry, guys. We'll become prepared. I do have a story that I would like to tell next week. That you've got to watch that documentary that I told you about.
Yes, I will. I promise.
Guys, should they watch it before with our episode or after?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so you make that decision.
After our episode next week. Or you can study it too. The Disappearance of Crystal Rogers.
It's
such a good
Peacock.
It's on Peacock. It's such a good doc to watch.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
It's really good.
And then we'll talk about that on the next episode. Okay.
Lots of conspiracies.
Ooh. All right, guys.
We're gonna go.
Thank you for listening again. If you listened all the way through.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.